let your candles close before you take a trade, before you take your next trade. Let your candles close. Today we'll be talking about allowing your candles to close before you make a decision in the market. I'm going to be citing examples from my current trade in the market. So currently I am on a NAS100 buy, and I'm going to use this trade as an example as to why you need to let your candles close before you take a trade. So look at this. I took a trade here for the buy yesterday, which is on Tuesday, 21st January 2025. I took a buy. Before I took that trade, I drew the trend line here. If you check this trend line, let me show you why I drew the trend line there. I took my Fibonacci tool, I take it all the way to the top here, and if you look at it, it's around the 61.78 extension. So why did I do that? First off, there was no action candle here because remember, I trade the demand and supply, trade entry or trade strategy alone. But demand and supply entails a lot, but I just tell me the demand and supply. So we had this pattern. Price came this way, I came back down, exactly what I want. Then it gave me the W pattern. Now, the W pattern now created a very big Mariposa to the top. I could have actually waited to get a discount on this entry on the 68 extension, but there is no guarantee of that. So before this candle closed, it was right around here. Let me clear this because it's already looking too messy. It was right around this area I saw price was going to close properly for me to get in, but I was looking at I was looking for a discount, and price kept printing, and it printed all the way up to this stop, but I got in after the close. Sometimes you could see price do this. You could see price start printing, then you decide to buy here, and before the close of the candle, you see price will end up looking like this, closing all the way to the bottom. And that's a very, very bad thing to do, because it took me about 2-3 years, or a couple of years in my trading journey to really understand that you need to let price close before you make a decision, because it only takes 1 minute for somebody to come into the market and just change the direction of the whole thing you have been looking to get into. So now let me use this example now. Say this current trade, this candle is currently printing. Let's say a pattern looks like something I can get in here. I do not action that pattern until this candle totally closes. If it doesn't close, it doesn't give you the proper mindset to make a decision that's going to favor you. Because as this candle looks like this, it's looking like, oh, it's a healthy candle. We have 1 hour 26 minutes in it. There's a lot of decisions to be made within that 1 hour 26 minutes. And the next candle can actually print and give you a downside Mariposa. What are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. So you wait till candle close before you make your next decision. You have to put this in your trading plan. You have to always wait for candles to completely close before you make your next decision. So today's topic is going to be a very brief one, but it's brief, but it's very important. Candles have to close for you to make decisions. I could have wanted to maybe just go on using my backtest tool to explain this. Let me see if I can actually do that using a backtesting tool. Okay, let's say at this current state of the market, we're in a downtrend, and price did this, created this high, taking out this particular high, came back down and created a double bottom here. For my trading strategy, this is not it. I'm not really willing to take a trade here because it's a high risk trade, because first off, we're in a downtrend for a long period of time. Look at, we've been in a downtrend for a long time. So I will just clear this top just with this, and this one is below, like price is currently below what's like the high, so we have not started making higher highs, so I won't. But just say, let's say technically I decide to take a trade here. Now look at this. I am not to take this trade until this candle completely closes. This was a 23 o'clock candle. Okay, let's look at the next candle. Now look at this. I only take this trade after it closes healthy like this, giving me a directional bias. Else, we don't take it. So now, I know we have already seen the outcome of this, but look at, as it closes, you take a trade, ensure your stop loss is below the last bottom price as created, or the last pit stop, or the last week. This week thing I'm talking about is something that took me time to understand, and it's a free game I'm giving to you. Always make sure that your candles, especially with EURUSD, because I've known EURUSD time and time again that it loves weakening to come and take liquidity or something. Now let's say you take a trade here, make sure the candle closes, then we'll see how price just actually gave a whole lot all the way to this high. But if this candle did not close and you decide to take a trade, you do not know the next decision of the market. So you have to always protect yourself. Money in the bank is sometimes better than giving money to the market unnecessarily. If you give money to the market when your trading patterns and your edge plays out, it's totally okay. But if you give money to the market unnecessarily, you're going to have, like for me, it's just going to be, I'm just going to beat myself up because I know I'm supposed not to do this, but I just did it. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be it for today. Like, share, subscribe, and then we'll be here to serve you as much as possible. See you in the next video. Bye for now.